What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia, home to the Liberty Flames. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see the Pirates will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Liberty Flames offense will have the football first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Got his man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Flames have this offense rolling. Lee to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. They just keep firing. Finds his tight end. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The sure hands, it's Karapateas. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
The defense was dialed in. They knew exactly what they were doing. They weren't fooled by it. They weren't fooled by the read game at all. Played discipline, kept eyes on the quarterback, strung that along towards the sideline, and made the big tackle.
The Flames have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And the Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So East Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports. And when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him. But, David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week. You can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Pirates decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. That last one looked like a back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting.
Yeah, they put some plays together, put some yards together, but the most important stat is putting points on the board. And this offense has to finish, Jesse, when they get across that 50-yard line and start getting in scoring territory.
Yeah, there was some good execution, no doubt about it, but I think it's the critical down and distances, 3rd down in particular. They've got to be better moving forward.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Flames will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks it in at the 40. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Quarterback on the keeper. Guys, let's talk big picture East Carolina. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The pull and throw off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Pirates really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Motion from the back. Quick catch on 3rd down. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Pirates are flying down the field. The give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Eastern Michigan is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed style of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over the Red Hawks of Miami. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Motion from the wideout. Lee takes to the air. Gets it out fast. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. It'll be 3rd and long.
3rd down coming up.
From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Number 19 on to kick it away.
Let's see what he can do with it. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Full wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Still running at the 40. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, ECU. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that.
14, Liberty, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They are in serious need of putting together a scoring drive right here, down 14-0. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll run play action. Finds his man. It's Aurora. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Flames are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Lee to throw. Got his man quickly. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Quickly complete. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Flames are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Using his feet to buy time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man to the left. Smashes through the tackle. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. What a costly mistake and big call. They could have been right back in this thing, and now they'll have to try it again. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Flames will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the returner will be knocked down. Wants to throw on first down. Pucks it out of the air. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Back to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Pirates will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Handoff to the single back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Flames can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They run the reverse. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss of 7. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Off the play fake on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Francis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Pirates with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Offense gets set for second down. The give on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Francis. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Hand off from the shotgun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Got his man on the right. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. 4 wideout set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He wants to throw it. Get it out on the screen. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. The Pirates trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. From the gun. Wideout trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he will take it in. Touchdown, East Carolina. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Running back searching for a hole. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Catch in the middle, it's Aurora. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Lee takes to the air. Wide open downfield. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Flames! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
How about the Hail Mary? Listen, you're supposed to throw that thing way up in the air. He puts it up in the air high, the defender. You're not supposed to try to catch it. You're supposed to knock it down. It gets deflected. And how about the concentration by the receiver to catch the football, make the play with all those bodies around him?
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Flames will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pocket breaking down. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
And the Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Pirates will call on their punt team. Here's the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Handoff from the gun. Find some fresh air.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Under fire. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Flames line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. RPO complete to open the drive. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try the run. Got enough for the first. Still on his feet at the 45. Gashing the D on the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Tough to beat action, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Eastern Michigan is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed style of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over the Red Hawks of Miami.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Lee to throw. Finds his man in the middle. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Flames can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Got the back over the middle. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. The Flames have their offense in high gear. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Trying play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. It's a draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. And the Flames will send out the punt unit. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
To the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Found the spot in the defense. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Just keep slinging it. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Middle linebackers, they're middle linebackers because they're right in the middle of the defense. You put guys that have a nose for the football because they literally line up over the football every single time. They play the run well, and they do this. How about this? Rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, getting the big sack.
Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That sack's on him, not the old line. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let it go. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and die. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Lee takes to the air. He's got the back in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Karapateas. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Flames come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Sweet cut there. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Flames are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
The Flames with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lee to throw. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Hold it, finds his man on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets open down the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. They go to the ground. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Lee takes to the air.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Caught. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Working the middle, it's complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Off play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Out of the gun, the inside give. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They want that clock to run. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll leave it with him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it on the move. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Pirates. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Eastern Michigan is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed style of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 6 over the Red Hawks of Miami. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here's the give off the left side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. Great place to start for this offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a man miss. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.